Hello, everybody. Welcome to a stream. So glad you all could make it. I appreciate you liking it on your way in. I really do. God damn it. I pushed up my glasses and then I moved my hand to the left and I scraped my finger just across my glasses and now I have a streak. God damn it. And just like that, it's fixed. Well, welcome. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. I'm having a good start to the weekend. Spent a lot of time playing Marathon and Forza yesterday. That was a lot of fun. And this morning, the new video went up for early access viewing on Patreon. Remember, just $5 a month if you want to get in on that. But today, we're going to be playing some American Truck Simulator because they released the Illinois DLC. And I haven't played it yet. And my joke about what the hell is in blank is making less sense as the DLC pushes further east. But really, what the hell is in Illinois? Is there anything there? I don't know. Oop, I switched to the I didn't capture the game, my bad. We're gonna do some driving. We're gonna drive around Illinois. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna drive that truck. Is that too close? Change log. I don't need to see that. Driving Academy. I especially don't need to see that. I'm a very good driver. What's up, Kiana? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on your way in. I appreciate that. We just watched the Witch.io. I hope you enjoyed it. The part you played in it was very important and really improved the video, I think. You have to tell me what you thought about it. Maybe I made you less interested in Witch Hat. You know, I know Sammy at least was reading the first chapter or watching the first episode. But maybe you watched it and you were like, man, I'm less interested in Witch Hat, I tell you now. Okay. I think we go to Baton Rouge and we try to drive north to Illinois. It was good. Convinced me to read it, if I'm honest. Well, that's fantastic. That's wonderful to hear. I hope you will, and you'll let me know what you think. New Mexico? No. Davenport, Iowa. Okay, this takes us. This is a nice line through Illinois. It doesn't stop in Illinois, but it gives us a good line through Illinois. And then I bet once we're in Iowa, we can take a job that takes us to Chicago, because I'm thinking a trip to Chicago would be good. It seemed like such a basic ass manga at first, but I didn't know about the whole no limitations thing. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's deceptive. It's deceptive. I had someone tell me that they saw it as a manga before the anime came out, and they kind of disregarded it because they're like, oh, this will just be more magical girl stuff. But it's not. It's actually really complex and really interesting. I mean, no shit to magical girl stuff. I know some people like it a lot, but I get what they were saying. Oh, they updated the HUD. I don't need that. What I do need is that. Is my parking brake on? Oh no, I'm just not in gear, that's all. Oh god, there's a bunch of tutorials it's gonna give me because they updated the HUD, isn't there? Wait, shit, how do I get out of here? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Also, for some reason you sound like you've turned into a really compressed MP3 file? Right now, you mean? Is there something going on with the audio devices? Nothing should have happened. Is it still happening, or was it just for a second? Or did you mean in the video? Is there like a moment in the video that's the audio's weird that it didn't catch? Oh, it's constant, but I don't know if it's just if it's just the pop filter. Well, I've had the pop filter for a while. Hang on, I gotta pull up the stream and see if I can hear this. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna talk a bunch so I have audio to listen to when I pull this up. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna talk a bunch so I have audio to listen to when I pull this up. Blah, 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 blah. It sounds normal. It sounds normal. Am I crazy? It doesn't sound weird to me. I gotta get those wipers going. Is it still happening? It did not sound off to me. Hold on, I need to check if it's my end. It was fine while I was watching the video. I don't know. It sounded normal to me, but I don't know. I wasn't exactly listening through headphones. I don't have the. I was listening through my phone speakers. Oh, I'm gonna drive. What? I'm driving around all these assholes. Oh, I gotta turn right up ahead. So I'm gonna have to find space to cut back in after I pass all of these people, which is maybe not the most polite way to drive. I've been playing a lot of Forza over the last week since it came out, so it feels kind of weird to be driving this slow truck and attempting to follow the speed limits and the laws and to drive safely and not try to pass everybody. I say, but I did just try to pass everybody. No, no, no. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. You had such an opportunity to let me in and you didn't. You're such a dick. Okay. If this leads to an accident, it's their fault. They shouldn't be so close to me. Hi, Ramu. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Nice to see you. Thanks for liking the stream on your way in. Ramu, does my audio sound weird? Kiana was saying my audio sounded like a compressed MP3, but then I listened to the stream and it didn't seem weird. So now we're trying to find the source of the sound. Does it sound okay to you, or do I sound off? Long weekend and new hair. That sounds lovely. Why do you have a long weekend? I have a long weekend because it's American Memorial Day on Monday. Or did you just get a lot of days off in a row? Excuse me, fire truck, you're driving too slow. You're good. Okay. Nice. Catholic holiday day? What Catholic holiday? Davenport, Iowa. Yep. Propane? It was a GPS tracked delivery. And a dangerous one. If I go rolling off the highway, we're going to probably kill some people, so I got to be careful. I really ought to install ETS2. I've got it installed. It's been a while since they dropped any new DLC for Euro Truck Sim. Can't remember the last time they had one come out. The release cadence for Euro Truck DLC is slower than American Trucks DLC, but I think the Euro Truck DLC also tend to be larger. I'm not sure. Jesus went back to heaven or something. Interesting. What's up, Ray? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. Yep, we're going to be completing some races in Forza Horizon 6 today. Trying to see who can deliver propane to Iowa fast enough. Oh, man. I wonder if someone could develop... You could just do this with your friends, I bet. But I wonder if someone could develop like a mod that's like a trucking race sim, where like you race against like 6 other truckers, and all of them. My high beam's not turning on. Whatever. Where you race against like 6 other truckers to deliver a load fast enough, but also safe enough. Like it has to be in good condition when you get there. Can you just wipe? They had like a UI update for American Truck Sim, so now even though I have over 100 hours in this game, it's giving me a bunch of like tutorials, which is really annoying. Xbox 2000 sent me my free Forza Horizon 6 key SMH. I have a life hack for that. If you want to get free copies of games from Xbox, all you have to do is make a video complaining about Starfield for an hour. It works pretty well. I'm Here video was quite lovely. Several well-deserved shots at Demon Slayer. Also caught up with Witch Hat last night. Are you watching the anime or reading the manga? Thank you, Sammy. I'm glad you liked the video. It's been a while since I took any shots at Demon Slayer. Felt like it was due. And also I thought I had a good payoff for the joke, so it was worth it. Actually, I was thinking about... I shouldn't talk about the video too much, because it's going to be spoilers for the public-facing video. But I thought about cutting that joke out of the video because I was like, this is just kind of mean-spirited and like doesn't go anywhere. And then I had an idea for like the payoff for that joke, and I was like, okay, no, I should keep it. Read the manga, all 96 chapters. Good shit. So you're caught up to the real stuff. The real suffering hours. I'm also reading chapter 25 for now. Okay. So now we just got to get Kiana in on it, and then everybody will be in on it. I am of dark, I am of shadow, I am hidden in the dust of the forever wind. You can be in the shadow and make videos talking shit about Starfield. We're done building stuff in Minecraft again, so if you need set pieces, we can provide. Ooh. Interesting proposition. Thank you, Ramu. I'm glad you liked the video. Just finishing up the snake test thing. I wish somebody would test my snake. You know what I'm saying? I'll read it eventually. I said the same about Chance Man, and it hasn't happened. Man, you're just like green. It's also gotten real gay. A little gay. A tad gay. So yeah, if this Witch Hat video does well, and there's like interest from my audience for more Witch Hat content, I would love to make a video about Coco and Agat's relationship and how well developed it is, and how like it's like prime example of how to write foils and how to write rivalries, because it really is like excellent. It's like perfect. What's up, Luca? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. You just hoping the video gets the attention it deserves then? I appreciate your vote. Your vote of hope. It better be peak gay. I didn't make the meme and Patreon memes for nothing. Oh, I didn't see it yet. I want to develop your relationship. Thanks, Ram. I appreciate that. We could all use some help with that kind of thing from time to time. Oh man, I have to get used to this new UI. Where's my gas? I see my sleep. I see where my sleep meter is. Do they not have gas on the HUD anymore? Oh, it's on the left now. It's on the left now. Okay. Well, everyone who maybe wasn't here at the start of the stream, American Truck Sim new Illinois DLC today. Right now, I'm taking a load of propane from Louisiana to Iowa, and in that path, in the path to Iowa, I'm like crossing through a huge chunk of Illinois. So we'll get to check out the new map, and then I'll try to find a job that takes us into Chicago, and we can check that out. Illinois looks exactly like the other states I've seen. Well, this is Louisiana, but that's the thing about like middle strip. That's the thing about Midwest United States. There is not a lot of variety. Like if you're looking at far west, if you're looking at Colorado, Utah, Nevada, Arizona, Oregon, there's a lot of, I need to get off this exit. There's a lot of distinctive biomes and nature. But once you get into like that middle strip, things get real samey. We're in flatland territory. We're in corn territory. You know, this is like prime farming territory because it's all just flat land. It is perfect for farming. Say, Mac, would you read a story that combined the power systems of the big three of anime, Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece? I'll respond to that the same way I respond to every question about whether or not I would read something about something. If it was good, yeah. You can there are no rules. There's no like, you know, there are no good or bad ideas. There are only good or bad execution of ideas. It sounds on its head, it sounds too complicated. It sounds like it would lack identity, but it could still be done well. It could still be done well. It depends on the writer. Guten Tag, Mac, how are you? Ah, guten Tag! Wie geht's dir? Mir geht's gut. Ich habe heute Videospiele gespielt. Gespielen? I don't remember the past for that one. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. How are you doing, buddy? Haven't talked to you in a bit. Whoever world built the U.S. got bored after writing the East Coast and the South. They wrote the interesting parts. They wrote a good outline, and then like filling in the center part, they were like, ah, fuck it. Corn. My mother also speaks some German. I have my A1 German certificate. I probably could pass the A2 test, but I haven't taken it yet. But I'm not that good at it. I fucked up that sentence I was trying to say because I was doing it too quickly. I can use the past tense as well. I also did play video games. Anyway, yeah, I kind of suck at German, but I'm trying. When are you going to bite the bullet and embrace moving over to Europe? I don't know. Eventually. Doing fine, recovering from the surgery we talked about. Recovery is going fine. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Everyone send good wishes to our friend James, who had a surgery to go through. We're glad the recovery's going well. Hopefully it will continue to go well and swift recovery. My parents tell me I have a gift for languages, so I jokefully... Hang on, I gotta turn here. I jokefully said that I can break the curse of Babel. I'm not very good at learning languages. I don't retain them very well. It's a real struggle for me. How was your week, Mac? My week was busy, but it was also a lot of fun. May is like cursed for me in terms of like video games. Like there's so much video games that I want to play and so much work that I should be focusing on. So I've been playing Marathon with Skippy and Bill. I've been playing Forza Horizon 6 with Bill Green and Mats again. Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core came out on Wednesday. There's been a lot of video games in my life the past few days, and it's been a lot of fun, but I definitely need to like focus on some other things next week. And then work was really busy. this week. I had to drive on Wednesday. I drove 3 hours south to a farm in Oregon for a visit, and I didn't get home until very late, so I took a half day on Thursday to make up for how late I had to be out on Wednesday. Road Core is fun, definitely needs some tweaks, but the community is massively overreacting. I think it is an overreaction. I also think there is merit in a fair amount of the frustrations with the game. I'm really torn because I feel like the biggest complaint right now with Road Core is the timer. And I have two views on the timer. One for and one for against it. The view for it is that I like the pressure that the timer creates. It's like you really have to like pick and choose what you're gonna do in a cave, and like kind of plan out your route. You know, find the elevator, and then once you do, figure out what else you can get done before the timer really starts to press against you. And I like that aspect of it. I think it's fun. I think it's engaging. At the same time, the thing that I really enjoy about Deep Rock Galactic, or one of the things I really enjoy about Deep Rock Galactic, is getting the time to explore the caves. And oh my god, I pressed the wrong pedal. I was trying to brake, but I pressed the wrong pedal. I hit an invisible wall. That's gonna be hard to work out of. Oh, there's a American Truck Sim Louisiana DLC billboard. Come on, invisible wall, work with me here. No pull, no pull, no pull. We're not hitting the pull. On the other hand, the thing against the timer is that, you know, the thing that I really enjoy, one of the things I really enjoy about Deep Rock Galactic is getting to explore the caves, you know, search every nook and cranny of it, see where it goes, really familiarize myself with it. The timer definitely creates a pressure where there's not a lot of downtime to like explore and just kind of breathe. You're like constantly on the go. And they are different games, right? Deep Rock Galactic and Deep Rock Galactic Road Core are different games, and so you shouldn't, and with it being a spin-off especially, you shouldn't expect to have the same experience with this spin-off game. So, you know, should I expect to have that like more relaxed exploration experience in Deep Rock Road Core when I could just do that in Deep Rock Galactic? I don't know, but I will say I find it disappointing that I can't like enjoy the cave a bit more. So I'm mixed on it. I get people's frustration with it. I also think there's merit in it. There's two sides to that coin. And I don't know what solution they're going to come up with to that complaint, but I'll be interested to see. Luckily, I didn't have to stay in the hospital for very long, so I didn't have to deal with the terrible food. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad you get to be at home with decent food. Jimmy's wife cooks some really great food. Jimmy cooks some really good food, so they've got a good food culture in that house. So I'm sure he's sitting pretty at home. IMO the timer is fine. It'd be better if they made it a softer timer, like in the stuff like Risk of Rain, instead of a hard instant you're fucked. Yeah, I think that would be good. I think if it created pressure but didn't like mandate that you keep on the move, that would be different. I'm having my roof renovated right now. I live in an attic apartment, and they've removed and bricked up my windows, so I have absolutely no way to ventilate at night to cool down. Damn, that window is bricked up. Sorry to hear that, Kiana. Dude, I like am a big like defender of the hot, you know. Generally, in most instances in life, I would rather be hot than cold. I don't buy into the whole you can just put on more layers bullshit. I think that's propaganda propagated by Nordic people. And really, the heat doesn't bother me much at all. Like I can sit outside on a 100-degree day and be fine for quite a while. The one exception is sleeping. Like sleeping when you're like overheating is terrible. It's like awful. Sleeping when it's cold, that's not so hard. But sleeping when it's like really hot, oh, you're like sweating and like want to be under the covers, but at the same time want to have half your ass hanging out so you can cool down. It's true though, you can only get so naked. It's really not that bad though. It's the thing. Like I wear jeans and sweaters in 90-degree weather and I'm fine. Like you guys are just babies. Oh yeah, my mother broke her knee a couple days ago and had to get surgery. It'll heal in 2 months from what they told us. Well, hopefully it heals well. I'm sorry to hear about that, Luca. Hopefully recovery goes well. Will you fucking move? The light is green, dickhead! Fun fact, the optimal temperature for sleep is 67 degrees. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. That's about the temperature I keep my apartment at. Usually around 68. Illinois has bad pizza and hot dogs with salads on them. That's it. There's nothing else here. Not a single thing in Illinois. How you doing, Skippy? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. Appreciate that. I guess the other element I'm kind of bothered by when it comes to Rogue Core is that you're in like small pocket caves instead of getting one continuous cave. I thought, maybe I didn't read the marketing close enough, but I thought the promise of Rogue Core was going to be like one endlessly generating cave that you could constantly go down until you like inevitably died, as is frequently the case with roguelikes. But instead, like you're still getting like missions like regular Deep Rock, because there is an end point. There is like a point where it stops, and I imagine there's like an endless mode that you maybe unlock when you're a bit further in. But there is a point where it stops, and like with the cave chambers being separated by elevators, the cave systems you're exploring are actually rather limited in scope. I would rather have, like, I don't know, a depth mechanic where like you can keep going lower and lower and lower in the cave, and it keeps generating more cave. But like the deeper you get, the higher the difficulty gets, the more likely you are to trigger enemies, whatever it is. It's like, you know, at like depth, at a depth of like 100 meters, there's like a low threat of running into enemies. But by the time you get to like 1,000 meters down, things start getting dicey. There's like a lot more enemies showing up, harder enemies. Fuck's sake, you motherfucker. That dude cut me off. That dude cut me off like crazy. I took so much damage to my truck for that. He didn't check his mirrors. The deeper you get into the rocks, Galactic Rogue Core. Okay. Oh. Thought I was gonna rerun that, dude. Ramu has a cheap peak comedy, everybody. I'm not sure why they went for like a really easy to access endpoint. They do want to look into tweaking the timer pretty soon, so I kind of expect it to be changed within a week or two. There are games like that, but they tend to have a lot more in between layers. Yeah, I don't know. Like I can picture like it generates like a big like pocket cave. It generates like a large cave for you to explore, and then there's like a kind of like a bottleneck point where it funnels you towards like a boss. Like it does when you get to the bottom right now. It follows you towards a boss. And then you reach the boss, you defeat it, and then you can go further down in the cave. I really am not a fan of the elevators. I don't like having the chambers of the cave separated. It just makes them feel much tighter, more compact, and yeah, I'm just not huge on that as a mechanic. And I don't expect, in response to Kiana, I actually kind of don't think they're going to update the timer within like a week or two. they put out a roadmap update that made it sound like it may be a little bit before they can find like a solution to that. I don't think the timer is that. I just think the timer the timer mechanic needs to be a bit different. It's not quite where it needs to be. There's a lot that it's doing that I like. I shouldn't just complain about it. There is a lot that it's doing that I like. I like the various like side objectives that you can get mixed up in during your spelunking, like, you know, the databases, grabbing cameras, unlocking vaults, that kind of stuff. I think it creates a pretty good risk versus reward element where, like, yes, you can do this one activity that will get you extra whatever, but it's going to hit against your timer. It creates a good like incentive and risks. And of course, you know, the combat feels good. Deep Rock Galactic has always had pretty good shooting, and having more demanding enemies compared to the base game, you really get to experience kind of the peak of what that system can do. Ooh, my mouth is still very toothpastey. That does not go well with my rose tea. I need to get off this exit. I had an idea for an eventual 1K sub special where I live stream myself trying to 100% Mad Max in one go. Mind you, it takes 20 hours for the main story. Completion takes 60.5 hours. That sounds fun. I had an idea. I haven't gotten around to doing it, but I wanted to do a stream at some point where I just like sit down and I play Sekiro and I don't stop until I finish it. Like it wouldn't be a speed run at all, because I don't speed run, but it would just be beating Sekiro in one sitting, because I can beat Sekiro in less than 20 hours. I think the last time I played it, I managed to beat it in about 12 hours. So I could beat Sekiro in a single stream. It would just be a very long stream. I could probably do the same with Demon's Souls too, because I think similarly my last Demon's Souls playthrough was less than 15 hours or something. But that would be quite intense. I don't know if my like mentality could take Sword Saint Ishin after like 11 hours of other Sekiro. Still got out a speedrun timer in the corner for the fun of it. But we make the timer like really misleading. Like we do like hours in like a Martian day. Like we find out how long a Martian day is, and we do hours based on that. It'd be like a 24-hour timer, but 24 hours is equivalent to however many hours it would be on Mars. I'm not good at speedruns. They're way too intense for me. I'm not good enough at games to do speedruns. Like I'm kind of shit at games. I feel so bad for Bill and Skippy. We've been playing Marathon together for the past few weeks, and I am just like the absolute anchor on our team. I am the one that goes down first in a fight. I'm the one that needs to be revived the most often. I seldom manage to get any damage off, and even more rarely manage to get any kills. Like I'm really bad, and they're just having to carry me. And Bill tries to make it out like it's not that big of a deal, because he's like, I'd rather have like you who is participating rather than like someone who just runs off and does their own thing. And that might be true, but like, man, I suck. Isn't Mars like only an extra 30 minutes or so? I don't even know. We could do Uranus. You know, we could do any planet. Just some planet with like a ridiculously long day, so the timer's super misleading. Funny thing is that one Martian day is an off from one Earth day. Gotcha. 24 hours and 37 minutes on Mars. Okay, yeah. So Mars is a bad choice then. But we could go with like Jupiter or something. What's up, Pillows? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. 1 Uranus day is at 17 hours? Really? I mean, that could be funny too. Like, let's find the planet in the solar system that is the shortest day, and then we have a timer that's like going at a ratio based on that day. So, you know, like 4 hours into the stream, it's already been like 8 hours on the timer or something. Jupiter is 10 hours? What the fuck? Every planet in our solar system like spins way faster than Earth. What the hell? I thought the big ones would spin a bit slower. I guess that, you know, that's not really how it works in space, is it? Venus is 5,000 hours plus. Okay, we got to go with Venus, a 1 day on Venus then. I'll do a speed run, but we're doing the 24-hour timer based on a ratio of Venus's time, and then I'll complete the speed run in like 15 minutes and I'll get the world record. I haven't played any of the Wolfenstein games. At least not the modern ones. I think I played the older ones a long time ago. Thought the planets farthest from the sun are the slowest? Apparently not. I mean, I'm sure they're like, you know, their orbit is the slowest, obviously, but not their rotation. What are we doing here? What is the sleep timer in the corner of my UI represent? It used to have like, it used to like fill up, and then when it like fully filled up, you'd have to sleep. Is that saying I have 5 hours left until I need to sleep? Oh, good. They added the job timer onto the UI now, so I don't have to look at the pause menu for that anymore. Because now I know I have 12 hours of driving left, but 45 hours until the job is due, so I have plenty of time to sleep at some point. Man, companies in this game must love me. I show up so early a lot of the time. I show up when there's still like 20 or 15 hours left on the timer, you know? That's not real life. I work with a lot of logistics and trucking, and trucks are frequently late. They are not early. They're never early. They're frequently late, but they're never early. All right, Luca, thanks for hanging out. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. One Venus day is 243 hours. A Venus year is 225. 225 hours? Do you mean that Venus only has like 1 day per year? That's crazy. Good for Venus. It also spins retrograde on its axis, so the sun rises west and sets east. Good for them. That's sick. I feel like the sun's movement across the sky during a Venus day has to be pretty wacky. Well, I guess perceptually it would just look like it's moving really slow. But like thinking about how it's like rotating at almost the same, at barely the same pace that it's orbiting, it's like, man. What's up, fan artist? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. I should not be anyone's parental figure. I would be a terrible parent. Just the worst. What's your favorite color, Mac? I like blue. I'm a big fan of blue. I like a nice kind of the name of the color that came to mind in my head is electric blue, because that's the name of the shade of blue that I like the most in Death Stranding, and that is a shade of blue that really appeals to me. It's like a very striking blue. So if you look up electric blue Death Stranding, you'll know what color I'm talking about. That's a good shade of blue. I also like a brighter kind of it's like an aquamarine blue. Big fan of that. It also rains sulfuric acid, but don't worry, it's so hot on the surface that it evaporates before even getting even close to the ground. Ah, so an atmosphere of sulfuric acid. That's good for the lungs. Clears it out, you know. How much did the lore change that you are no longer parental figure? I don't remember that being part of the lore. But I also have bad memory, so. All I know is that I would be a terrible parent. No one should look to me as a parental figure. Well, anyway, what's everybody been up to this week? What's been going on? What have you guys been playing? What have you been watching? If you're a Patreon subscriber, you've probably been watching the new video, which is out for early access viewing for just $5 a month. And what a great video it is, am I right? Me personally, I haven't really been watching much of anything. I've been playing a lot of games. There's a lot of games in my life right now. Probably too many, but okay. The sleep timer, the sleep thing is based on how long I have left until I need to sleep, I believe. So I got 3 hours until I need to sleep. Should probably pull over like the next sleep opportunity I've got. Well, it'd be nice if I could push it. Well, I can't push it to fully 8 hours. I'm probably gonna have to sleep twice on this trip. So I guess I should probably just sleep at the next opportunity. I'm drawing. That sounds fun. Been playing Rogue Core and reading Witch Hat. And Star Strike It Rich. I don't know what that one is. Loki, I made music for the Witch.io and that's it. And you did a great job. A fantastic job. I made some magic explosion sound effects for the Witch.io and that's it. And you did a great job. As Laura's concerned, you are a big titty Fuda with us being AI and you are our creator. Okay, well yes, all of my chat members are AI. Because that's the only way I could get anybody to watch my streams. No one sane would actually watch these streams. You're all AI figmentations. But that doesn't make me your parent. You were never born. You were compiled, but you were never born. Don't get it mixed up. I did not give birth to you. It's a fighting manga set in the Kengan universe, except instead of buff men, it's buff women. That sounds kind of based. That sounds epic. I bet I'd enjoy that. Ooh, shit. Done bumped my mouse. Can't see a damn thing. Yes, I know there's... Okay, I need the, like, driving tips to stop. I've played this game enough. I don't need the driving tips. Is there a way to turn it off? Gameplay, maybe? Interface, perhaps? No contextual hints. I don't need that. I'm good. Leave me alone. I played this game plenty. I don't need your hints. Having fully got caught up to Strike It Rich, it's probably my favorite iteration of the Sandroverse / Kengan universe. I don't know anything about it. I don't think I've ever read anything about that. Drinking tea while I'm trucking. That's the life. Fuck, I bumped the mouse again. You know, while I have this guy plugged in, I might try to play some Forza with it. Oh, this is a good rest area right here. I think I kind of missed the entrance, but we can cheat it. It's fine. Caused like a big slowdown on the highway just now when I did that. Sorry. Oh no, this entrance isn't intended to be taken from both sides. Nice. So I was saying, since I have this wheel out and plugged in, I might try to play some Forza with it. I've never actually played a racing game with my racing steering wheel. I only use it for truck sim. And it's mostly because, like, with how much you're turning in a racing game, I'm always afraid, like, I'm gonna damage my desk with this. Wait, hang on, what the fuck? Okay, no, we're good. I'm gonna, like, damage my desk whipping the wheel around. But who knows? Maybe I'll give it a try. All right. Good morning, wherever I am. Oh, the quick info page has changed. I'm in Arkansas right now. Well, that's nice. I don't have to look at the map anymore to find that out. Feels like this road was pretty busy last night, but now there's like no one on it. And then I look behind me and there's like a bunch of people driving down this road that I just cut off. Suck it. Don't know what to tell you. I'm currently using wrist straps to strap an ice pack to my fan. Country boys make do. What can we say, you know? Girls need money. They decide to create an underground illegal fighting organization like the many in the Kengan universe, but center it on women instead. A young girl from a cult that wanted to destroy Japan gets involved too. One of the main girls is a corrupt cop, another is a lesbian yakuza, and the third one is kind of just a girl failure who's really into combat. That sounds like a pretty great cast of characters, honestly. That sounds lit. Oh, you know what? I have been reading Coffee Moon. Board's manga book club picked Coffee Moon for this month. I've never participated in the manga book clubs before, but I wanted to this time. I feel kind of bad because everybody else that's participating in it has already finished it. But I'm a slow reader, so I'm only like halfway through it, and I have to like finish it by the end of the month. So I gotta like knuckle down and get some reading done. I've been playing too much Marathon. What's that one about? So there's a girl who keeps it's like a Groundhog Day situation. This girl keeps repeating the same day over and over. It's her birthday, and she's been repeating it. She's repeated the same birthday more than 1,000 times. And then all of a sudden, her friend, and like no one else in the universe realizes that like the day is looping. They all start the day fresh with no memories of having done it before, whereas the main girl remembers every single one of the 1,000 birthdays she's been a part of. And then all of a sudden, her friend starts remembering that they're looping as well. And then her friend is like, what the fuck, we gotta break this time loop. And this girl who's been looping 1,000 times is like, I don't know, I'm kind of chill with it at this point. It's a pretty interesting series. The art direction is really good. The art from the mangaka is really, really, really something. But it's an interesting mystery. It's an interesting mystery to solve. Oh, there's a helicopter. Oh, there's some kind of accident they're responding to, I think. What's going on over here? I'm gonna rubberneck it, even though it's not safe. It must have been a police chase, it looks like. Because I didn't see the car isn't damaged. So they must have been chasing that fucker down. I find that super annoying. Imagine almost completing Death Stranding 2 and then time resets and you have to watch Dead Man twerk his hairy cheeks for 2 hours again. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that where the girl who like wakes up to the time loop like tries to like write down everything she can about what happened during the day so she can try to solve things, and then she wakes up the next morning, the paper's blank, and she's like, oh fuck, I didn't think about that. Is that music coming out of that car? I should set up like a driving playlist of YouTube safe music that I can listen to when I do these streams. That'd probably be good. But at the same time, I think the ambient truck noise is kind of relaxing. I don't know if anybody watching the stream finds it that way too. Maybe my annoying voice kind of interferes with that. But I like the sounds of the truck and the sounds of the road. And especially when it's raining. I love the sound of the rain on my windshields. How am I doing on gas? Pretty good. Doing pretty well. I gained $4,000 from something. I don't know what. One of my drivers probably. How are my drivers doing? Let's check on my drivers. Let's see. Edgar is making $7,000 a day. That's pretty good. Average. That's profit too. That's total profit. Oh my God. Nathan's making $10,000 a day. These are my two veteran drivers. These guys have been around a long time. All of these people are new. Valentino, Will, Susan, and Sarah. And they're all bringing in like less than $2,000 a day. Bit cringe. Bit cringe. Nathan's bringing in more money per day than I am. But that's okay. I'm the boss. I get to not be the most profitable part of the company. Everyone knows the boss is the most easily replaceable part of a company. My favorite Death Stranding 2 cutscene where Deadman twerks for 2 hours. Kojima did it again. It's chill even without. It's like a road trip. Alternating with and without music could be nice. That's an idea. That's an idea. Having music kind of on and off. I think there is some feature in this game where you can like add music. Yeah, if you add music, you can put it on the radio in this game. I should do that. I should download a bunch of music and get a radio going. Someone remind me to do that before the next American Truck stream, which probably won't be hard because it's going to be a few months before the next American Truck stream. Probably. I mean, I usually only do truck streams when there's a new DLC, but sometimes I also just do them for fun. I don't like to do them too often because I think like I run out of things to talk about if I do them too often. But doing them every couple months, that's not so bad. We love a good truck stream. Truck streams go hard. Oh, I'm in Illinois. Oh, we're in Illinois. Wait, hang on. Okay, it still says I'm in Missouri. I thought I saw a welcome to Illinois sign, but maybe that was an Illinois advertisement. How far away am I from Illinois? Not very far. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I argued with a conservative about politics, and now she's about to bring her gang to annoy me tomorrow. Should I be absent or no? P.S. She didn't know what capitalism was. Well, what do you mean she's gonna bring a gang to annoy you with? Like, bring them where? To your house? To I don't know, some restaurant you like to go to? Bring them where? I would say don't waste your time. It's you know, wasting your time with arguing with people that disagree with you is just not a good use of time. The chances that you're going to change someone's mind are extraordinarily low. People don't change their minds easily, especially when it comes to politics, and especially when it comes to ignorance. Just don't waste your time. Spend your time doing something better. Call your mom. Tell your lover. Write a poem. Write a poem about communism. Take this ramp nice and slow. Don't want to risk killing nobody by rolling this propane tanker. You shout out to that log truck from earlier that cut me off, and I slammed into their ass end, and that cost me $2,000. That cost me $2,000, even though he cut me off and I was braking. Shout out to that guy. He could have, you know, caused an explosion with my propane. I didn't know the billboards were advertising the DLC now. Didn't they have like trucking school sponsors that they could put on billboards? I remember that being a thing. What is this building? U.S. Jeweler? No, beverages. Did it say beverages? Beverages and bottling? They're with me at school, Lamau. Okay. Print out a cardboard cutout of yourself and put that up. They're not smart enough to tell the difference. That'd work. Yeah. Just go put up the cardboard cutout in your desk at school, and then you can go do something else. And they'll waste hours chatting up that cardboard cutout, trying to explain that actually trickle-down economics makes sense. There's the St. Louis Arch from the Missouri DLC billboard. I should reach out to the American Truck Sim devs and find out how much it would cost to have a billboard in this game. I don't know if I can get them to respond. Every time I try to reach out to game developers, I can't get responses. Fucking Crow Team! Crow Team, I wanna market Talos Principle 3 for you. Respond to my, well, have real emails that I can send emails to, and then respond to them. But I wonder if I could get like a billboard in American Truck Sim, which is my face, just like a stretched out image of my face. As far as they don't have actual full-on brand sponsors, so they don't have brand sponsors, but there are billboards in the game that will like advertise trucking schools, and those are real. Those are real advertisements for actual trucking schools. And I think that's a Volvo advertisement up there. That's probably real. I can't tell really, but that's a fake one. That's like for a fake company that's in the game. That's why you get someone else to reach out for you. It makes you come across as a fancy bitch who has a secretary. I don't know, man. Like I have over the years consistently tried to like contact people about things, whether it's games, whether it's manga, because like I want to do interesting videos, right? I don't want to just make a video about, I probably will just make a video about Talos Principle 3, but I don't want to just make a video about Talos Principle 3. I want to make a video about Talos Principle 3 where I have an interview with the developers where I talk about how they came up with the ideas and made the game. That's more interesting to me. And I feel like it's a good marketing opportunity for these companies. If the video does well, it's a good marketing opportunity. But like I just don't even get responses back, like at all. It's not even that they send me an email and tell me no. They just never respond. I have to be the most ignored YouTube channel on earth. I still need to try to see if I can find a way to reach out to Crow Team, because the 2 emails they have on their website for contacting them both like return they both return like this email does not exist responses, and then I DM'd them on Twitter and no response there. So have you tried LinkedIn? I have not tried LinkedIn. I don't know if I could use my personal LinkedIn for that, because my personal LinkedIn has like an actual resume on it. I guess I don't know if I could make like a LinkedIn for my channel or something like that, but you know, my LinkedIn doesn't say anything about my YouTube channel, so I don't know. I don't really use LinkedIn much. I've never managed to get a job through LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like a useless website in my eyes. It's a huge mistake. Well, I've done fine without it. Maybe I just need to start writing emails in third person. Like, hi, this is the Captain Mack channel. We're a video essayist collection that would like to make a video about your game. I gotta stop presenting myself as me. I gotta start presenting myself in third person as the channel. You need to let people know about your skills. You're so talented. I mean, like I said, like I've like applied for jobs through LinkedIn and it's never returned anything. So that might be wrong. Actually, I might have gotten my last job from LinkedIn. I can't remember actually. At least when I was trying to get video editor jobs, like I could never get a response on LinkedIn. People hate responding to me about anything. I feel like I have good email pros, but now that I think about it, like I consistently struggle to get people to respond to me about anything. If I'm sending emails for work, I often struggle to get responses from companies about things. Not companies that I work with, mind you, but companies that I don't work with that I want to potentially. I suck. I just suck at business. I'm not a business person. I just like editing videos. I hate the corporate world. I just want to make cool stuff. I believe we're in Illinois now. I don't know when we crossed into Illinois, but I'm pretty sure we're in Illinois. Yeah, we're in Illinois, boy! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, baby! Look at them power lines! Those are Illinoisan power lines right there. Fuck! They even got the cornfields. See, what did I tell you guys? I talked about the corn earlier. There's a reason one of the most common topics in game dev communities is how to make marketing suck less. That's how I feel about making videos too. I hate marketing my videos. I hate coming up with titles and thumbnails. I feel like I'm really bad at it. It's just I just want to make cool videos and you know, marketing them I'm not so good at, and I don't enjoy doing it. Thank God I have microwave in her thumbnail drawings. That makes things a lot easier, because they are very striking. We're driving on a highway that leads to Chicago right now, but we're going to end up driving not even anywhere close to Chicago's, because Chicago's kind of on the eastern side of Illinois, and we're driving like up through the middle and then west. So we're going to miss Chicago, but I'm going to try to find a job that takes us there, because I want to see Chicago. Chicago's a beautiful city. I've been there a lot of times. When I was a kid, my dad would take us on like yearly trips to Chicago around like Christmas time, and that was really cool. And then I took a trip to Chicago as an adult, and fucked around for a few days with a friend of mine, and that was pretty cool. Chicago's a cool city. Public transport's pretty good too. Because I went without a car when I went as an adult. I didn't bring my car because it was going to be really expensive to park it, and I was afraid of driving in Chicago, which I think is a fair fear to have. And we just took the trains and the buses everywhere, and it was pretty smooth. In big cities in the U.S., public transport is usually pretty good, but everywhere else, it's not. Ooh, we got the rain coming on. I love me some rain. Don't mind if I do turn on my wipers. That's another relaxing aspect of this game. Like, I love to hear the sound of the rain on the windshield and on the roof. If I set up a radio for this game, I would need to keep the volume pretty low so I can still hear the rain. You know what? Here's a fun fact about me. So every Sunday, all of the new chapters of manga come out. So every Sunday, I wake up, I brew myself a big mug of tea, I lay on the couch and I read all the new chapters. And usually what I do, I'll play on my TV, I'll play a video that is like some video game music with rain ambience. It'll be like Worlds of Warcraft or Skyrim, or The Witch, or some video game with rain it'll like relaxing relaxing parts of the soundtrack, and then rain sounds. It's wonderful. It's perfect. A problem that I have is that a lot of the time, like these videos that people post, I think they make the music too loud. Like you can barely hear the rain. The focus on the video in the video is on the music and not on the rain. I want the focus to be on the rain, with the music like playing softly. So I've been tempted to like make some of those videos myself, so I can have the right volume, the right mixing for my needs when I'm reading the new chapters of manga. It's like 30°C in my room. I miss the rain. I could do with some rain. We could all do with some rain. Is wonderful. We love rain. We could all do with some rain, just in general, I think. I would love some rain too. I was about to say, could just make them yourself. It's a time investment. Because like you have to find a way to like force the game to constantly rain, which is not hard in a game like Skyrim, but might be, God, my throat's getting all buggy. I don't know what's going on. But might be harder in certain other games. And then, you know, the way that these videos are formatted, usually they have like static shots in the game taken from a few different spots in the game. And that's, you know, that to do that, I'd have to like find like ways to do free camera in the game. And you might be thinking like that's not really necessary, and it's not. It's not, but I play this stuff on my TV, so I actually do like the static shots a lot because I'll like look over and it's like a relaxing thing. So I need to like go in and record a bunch of static shots, like an hour or two's worth of static shots to go along with the music and with rain playing all the time. It's a fair amount of work. It's a bit of a distraction from my other stuff. Rain is God's intended weather. Literally, he is known to have caused a lot of rain. Rain is wonderful. People shit on rain too much. I love rain. I want it to rain all the time. That's why I like this game, American Truck Sim, because there's like a rain slider in the settings where you can control how often it rains. I think I have it set to like 75%. Like there's a higher chance of it raining than not. I think having a couple sometimes where it's not raining is good because it makes the moments where it is raining even better. But I have a really high chance of rain in this game because I just want it all the time. I will not say fuck the summer. Summer does suck a little bit because the heat gets pretty hot and the rain gets not really not. But I'll take summer over winter, happily. Gladly. What are we doing on sleep and stuff? Okay, I got an hour to drive and 6 hours on my sleep timer left, so that's great. I won't need to sleep again. Winter, not better. And I'm not going to argue with you guys on this because I know all of you are wrong and disagree with me. But I'm the guy standing up in the courtroom and saying, yes, you all are wrong. Just know. Just know that. Okay, we're leaving Illinois and we are into Iowa, but we're not going to be here long. We're going to find a job that'll take us right back into Illinois. We'll head for Chicago. Oh man, the rain's getting pretty intense. I tried playing Noita in the background, loaded in, clicked my first one, spawned a nuke, killed myself, closed the game. It all took about 20 seconds. I'm already done. I haven't played a lot of Noita. I think I've played like 4 hours of Noita. People always speak really highly of it, but I had like, I don't know, an okay time with it, I guess. In terms of roguelikes, I would rather play something like Dead Cells or Rogue Legacy 2. Truck Works Total Truck Care. The greatest SCS truck station. What's so special about that truck stop? Damn, I kind of regret I didn't stop there now. Or I think I was supposed to get off that exit, actually. Oops. Yep, I just added a bunch of time to my schedule by mistake because I did not turn off what I should have. I wasn't paying attention to the map. I was just trucking, just listening to the rain and trucking. Is that so wrong? Divorce billboard. I'm paying a lot of attention to the billboards now because I'm trying to spot one for like a trucking school, but they might not have any deals for that right now, so it might all just be fake billboards. I'm thinking they might be light on billboard deals right now, which is why they have billboards advertising the game's DLCs, because I don't remember that happening before. I returned with fried rice, so good it'll put your Chinese Godfather to shame. You heard about the Chinese Godfather? Okay, here we go. Now you can get turned around. It's only a yield, so as long as I don't see anybody in my mirror, I should be fine to turn. What are you doing? You gotta get out of the way, bro. What's going on in that building? Is that a theater? Trailer damage? What did I even damage? What did I hit? I made a couple of, on the subject of cooking, I made a couple of steaks this week because I found some cheap steaks at the grocery store. Ooh. Ooh, were they good. Ooh, were they good. I feel like I really stepped up my steak game this time around. I used some I seasoned it with some pepper, a little bit of cayenne pepper, and big, thick, coarse, kosher salt. Big, thick boy salt. And the salt infusing the steak really nicely. Oh, it was so juicy, so tender. The saltiness was perfect. Oh, it was really good. And then I made a salad, so it'll be a slightly healthier meal. It was a very simple salad. It was just mixed greens, and I squirted some lime juice on it. That's it. That was really good too. Protein tubes with that white sauce. I don't put any sauce on my steaks. I feel like putting sauce on a steak is like admitting defeat. It's like, oh, I made a crappy steak that needs sauce on it. If you make a good steak, it doesn't need sauce. Like, it's so juicy and flavorful on its own. If you're putting sauce on a steak, it's because you made a bad steak. That's my elitist opinion. Oh, I missed the exit to my like destination. I added an hour to the trip when I was at the destination. Oopsie. Well, there's a res stop and a gas station right here after I end this job, so I can get fueled up before the next one. That's pretty sick. Am I delivering to a gas station? Oh, that's right. It's propane. Of course I am. Where do they want it? I haven't backed in a really long time. Like I frequently skip it these days. I should do it. It's just like the XP reward often isn't worth like the pain in the ass that it is. But it is fun when you get it right. It's just like sometimes you get in a situation where it's like, okay, I don't think I can pass through here. Let's try a different one. I made some roast chicken last week that I ate half. Sorry, I misread that. I ate half of, then turned the other half into fricassee that I wanted to eat for 2 days, but then the construction workers put dust in insulation in my pot. No! Oh, that's so tragic. That's so tragic. I'm so sorry. How the fuck do I get to where I need to go here? Jesus. You gotta put like directions for how to reach the delivery area. God damn. No, don't hit. Oh. Oh no, I'm gonna be really stuck if I'm not careful here. I don't know if I can get my tire past that. Oh, come on, that caused damage. Oh my god, they made this area such a pain in the ass to get to. There's a place in Euro Truck Simulator 2 where reversing into the spot is nearly impossible. It's at the Hamburg Harbor, if you played it before. I do not remember that one. Yeah, some of the spots, it's like you have a very clear line to get into. Other spots, it's like, how the fuck would I ever get in? Like, this one looks like it'll be fine. I think. There might be some blocks in the way where, like, this is pretty easy right here. Oh, yeah, this will be fine. We got this. No, too far. This is an easy one. Now watch me fuck it up anyway. We're a little bit off, but it counts. Beautiful job. Beautiful. It's like when you're doing a job that's worth 2,000 XP, getting an extra 40 for parking correctly it's just not very worth it. They got to make the XP bonus like a percentage thing. Like if you park it yourself, you get like an extra 20% on top for the XP. That would make it more worth the effort. I get a new skill point. Oh, I already have full long distance. All right, we need gas and rest. And I could also use some repairs since I see there's a repair store. Man, this place is great. I wonder there was all those billboards about how this is the greatest truck stop ever. There's a million places to rest, several places to fill up, and even a service station. This place is kind of lit. Diesel price $4.85. Man, I wish. If only. Okay, now how do I... The only problem I have with this truck stop is that it's a pain to navigate. So how do I reach the service station? And is it open right now? Probably not, but I can still try it. Oh, it is open. Just repair it all. Okay. Now we park and get rest. Getting some rest. Okay, let's see. I need not a quick job. I need jobs in this area that will take me into Chicago. Colorado, Iowa, Quincy, Illinois, Bloomington, Illinois. If we take a job that takes us in the direction of Illinois, that's a good too. But ideally, we want to find a job. There we go, Chicago. Batteries to Chicago. That'll do. That's good. It is one of those, like, double trailers, which I hate, but it'll be fine. Let's go check out Chicago. See what they did for it. That's not a way out. God, there's fucking blocks everywhere. What is this? Minecraft? Follow the arrows. I'll be a good boy. I'll follow the arrows. I don't need these wipers going right now. Couldn't see the arrows at night to defend myself here. I'm truly scared for people who can reverse park a double trailer. They're not normal. The game doesn't even let you. You don't even get an option to. You can't back it in at least. You can park it in like a pull-in spot, but you can't reverse it. I don't even know how you would. That actually sounds like a nightmare. You'd be able to. You need to be able to like see physics in real time and process it. I don't know how far I'm going to drive for this trailer, but it's a pretty short drive to Chicago from here, I think. Oh, couple phantom trees never hurt anybody. Oh, I'm gonna need to get off this exit, which means I'm gonna cut this guy off like crazy. Pardon me. If you'd been going faster, you wouldn't have gotten past like that. Just saying. Where the fuck am I? Bettendorf? Bettendorf, Iowa? Man, even the names of cities in Iowa are boring. Anybody from Bettendorf in the chat? Where are my Bettendorfites at? Sorry, not very chatty. I need to prepare for a meeting next week. That's okay. That sounds important. I know I have your moral support. I know you're like sitting in the cab of my truck at that table right there, ooh, preparing for your meeting and quietly supporting my trucking. Come on, convertible, go a little faster, bro. I'm happy to be your meeting preparation background noise. Don't worry about it right now. Start a security check. Why do you gotta... You patting me down at the truck? The trailer pickup? That's fucked up. Alright, Chicago. Batteries to Chicago. Take job. Where is it? It's over here. Okay. Alright, big boy. We gotta take you over to Chicago. Just you and me. Nothing but the road between us. Alrighty then. Let's get her moving. We got a lot of miles to cover and a lot of batteries to deliver. Truck full of batteries is a lot of batteries. Are they like car batteries? Or truck batteries? Or is it like a whole trailer full of double A's? Hopefully it's not a bunch of lithium batteries that explode in the back of my trailer. Well, it's not my trailer, I guess. It's whoever's getting this delivery's problem. Still fascinates me how trucks in the U.S. have developed compared to trucks in the EU. You mean what? You mean because we have our trucks have snouts? Is that what you're referring to? Talking about that right there, the snout. Yeah. European trucks are much more attractive, I'll say. The flat faces. They're also a bit easier to drive. Whenever I'm doing Euro Truck Sim, it's nice not having to worry about the extra like 5 feet of metal in front of your face. Okay, 3-hour drive. That shouldn't take long. Quick trip to Chicago. I was just in Illinois not that long ago for my grandpa's funeral. I went to a town, I doubt it's on this map. I doubt they included it, but I was in a place called Freeport. Yeah, no Freeport, Illinois on this map. Big shocker. It's a really small, really shitty town. But I landed in O'Hare Airport, which is in Chicago. And I needed to pick up a rental car, and it was the most, I had so much trouble figuring out where to go. Generally, I find airports very easy to navigate. They've made it very easy for dumb people like me, I feel like, to get around in airports. Like, there's a lot of signs pointing you in the direction of the important things. Generally, I'd say it's pretty easy to get around an airport. The Chicago airport, man, that was not easy at all. I was like following signs for like where to pick up rental cars and ground transportation, and then I got to like the point where there was like a bunch of doors, and like there was no sign anywhere once I got to that point. Before that point, there was a bunch of signs like rental cars this way, and then I got to the point where like you're at the doors, and it like all the signs for like rental cars like disappeared. There was no indication where to go for rental cars. So I followed signs for ground transportation, because you know, cars run on the ground. And it was like ground transportation is a floor below. So I went down to the bottom floor, and it was all like pickup spots. And then I saw a sign that was like, rental cars are on the second floor. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was just on the second floor and I didn't see any signs for the rental cars. So I went back up to the second floor, looked around a ton more, couldn't find any signs for rental cars or anything. So then I was like, okay, the only indication I have of where to go is this sign that says ground transportation is on the first floor. So I went back down to the first floor, and I still couldn't find the rental cars. I looked around, still couldn't find anything. So I was like, okay, this sign says rental cars on the second floor. So I go back up to the second floor. Come to find out, you needed to take a tram to the rental car location, and there was just no good sign that indicated that that's what you needed to do. I was really frustrated because I've been flying all day and I just wanted to get in the car and drive where I needed to go so I could go to sleep. It's a nightmare. Americans were convinced that sexual dimorphism is what makes you worthy of respect and that your car affects your dimorphism. I've got a big cock, so my truck has to have a big snooter too. Big cock car for a big cock man. What can I say? You'd think that U.S. trucks would be designed to be more aerodynamic because they have to drive for longer, but they're actually less aerodynamic. I find that surprising. I feel like the smaller, like the nose kind of creates like a, compared to the European like flat surface, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a poor job of explaining it, but I'm sure you're right. I just find it surprising. The more fuel your truck consumes, the manlier it is, and the more pollution it spits out, the better. Because caring about pollution is communist and a Chinese propaganda. Trying to save the earth, that's dumb and gay. Gas has never done anybody any wrong. Maybe I shouldn't talk about this. It's my grandpa's birthday today. My other grandpa, the one that is still alive, not the one I went to the funeral for. It's my grandpa's birthday today, so I called him before the stream. And while I was on the phone, I talked to my grandma for a bit. And she brought up some stuff about how she thought like Chinese people were trying to like come over and take over the farms in the U.S. and how she felt like other countries really wanted to like push in and get farmlands in the U.S. and like I kind of just like was like, oh yeah, whatever. Like I didn't want to really push back on it, but I was like, why the fuck would Chinese people want to come here and like take our farmlands? They have farmland in China, you know. Like it didn't really make any sense. It sounded like it was something she picked up on Fox News. Like I don't understand. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. They have more farmland than us. Yeah, like China's huge. China is massive, and there's a lot of rural areas because their population is very compacted into a few urban centers. There's a lot of rural areas in China. There's plenty of places for them to farm. They don't need to come to the U.S. to do it. And if they want to, that's fine, you know. People in the U.S. will buy Chinese-grown crops. We import so much stuff from China, you know. Why would we be offended by a Chinese farmer? It doesn't make sense. To be fair, U.S. trucks are more aerodynamic at high speeds. It's just that EU trucks are speed limited and have a bunch of other factors that just makes them more aerodynamic in their application. Oh, I see. EU trucks probably also have smaller distances to cover. I mean, obviously some of them are probably traveling from like the port of Portugal all the way up into Sweden. But a lot of trucks in the EU are probably just going from town to town. And the distances between towns in Europe is smaller than in the US because it's just a smaller place. And also cities are designed for people to live in, so they're less expansive than US cities, which means there's, you know, you can put more of them in an area. Nice quarry. I love a good quarry. Rock and stone, my brothers. I will say, sorry, because I said rock and stone, I thought about Rogue Core. I feel like Rogue Core is a lot less whimsical than Deep Rock Galactic. And that may be intentional because like the nature of the game, like it's more combat focused and like you're not a miner in that one, you're a reclaimer and the shit you're doing is really serious, but it definitely feels a lot less whimsical so far than Deep Rock Galactic. Omega's a lot less whimsical than Mission Control, I'll tell you that. I also will say I feel like a lot of the negative reviews for Deep Rock Galactic maybe haven't gotten that far into the game. Because I heard someone saying that they thought it was just like Deep Rock Galactic, but it's just the combat. And that was kind of true for like my first dive. But then you start unlocking clearance levels and there's more activities to do, so I don't really think that's an accurate assessment. I want to write a fantasy story where the dwarves dug too deeply and greedily, but they didn't find some terrifying beast or hell itself. No, they just found asbestos. They all died from the asbestos. They were all killed off. What the hell is in Illinois anyway? I don't know. I've been looking for stuff. I'm in Chicago supposedly, but I just don't feel like Chicago. Maybe it's because I'm not in the center of the city. Oh, no, I'm just very much on the outskirts of Chicago. Maybe I'll take a drive up to Chicago. This looks like it's just highways. Did they make a Chicago area? I hope they did. I think it's more that the game is still in early access. Looking at DRG and how it launched, it's also just very, very slowly built its character from zero. I think like that's something that they're going to struggle to deal with, is that a lot of people only know Deep Rock for like the current state that it's in. A lot of people don't know that Deep Rock Galactic was in early access for like years before it came out. Like when I was exploring the ship when I first started playing, I was like, man, this ship is really barren. But I was like, it's in early access. Like they slowly added on to like the station in Deep Rock Galactic. I'm sure they're going to add on to the ship in Rogue Core. Like right now, the Rogue Core ship does not feel very comfortable, not very cozy, and it's very barren. There's a lot of doors that lead to dead ends, and there's a lot of rooms that just have nothing in them. And it's like, I know they're going to add stuff to that. I know they're not just going to leave it the way it is. Or at least I suspect they will. Also, on the subject of Deep Rock Galactic, I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever going to get my Deep Rock Galactic mug that I backed the Kickstarter for. I read all the monthly updates, and I know they're making progress on it, but it's like, it's so slow. It's like there was like 3 updates in a row, and that's like a 3-month period where it felt like every single one they were talking about how they were trying to get the colors right for the plastic molding. And I know it's a really small team working on the mugs. It's like a team of like 4 people. But like, man, I think they were supposed to like ship around now. They've been delayed. I know that much, but I think they were supposed to ship around now originally. Funnily enough, the Ramrod is less as barren as the Space Rig used to be for the first few years of the game. Yeah, I mean, I've seen like early footage of Deep Rock. It used to be quite like a rough looking game. Like Rogue Core is definitely starting in a more advanced state than Deep Rock did. We ordered the DRG plush set stuff and it took a good year, I'm pretty sure. I would have to check my Kickstarter profile, but I think it's been more than a year for the mugs already. And it like they set a pretty far off timeline when they launched the Kickstarter. They you know showed that it was probably going to be a good few months before they finished the project, but like, man, it is really taking a long time for just mugs. I shouldn't say just mugs. I really don't know the kind of work that goes into this kind of thing. I'm willing to wait for it. More than willing, actually. I just really want my mug, you know. I don't know where... These fucking assholes need to include signs for where to bring trailers. Where do I take this thing? How do I get in here? Is it this way? Yeah, it is. So why didn't you put a sign showing that, you assholes? Yeah, you can't even back this in. Oh, I can pull that in. That's easy. That's easy. Literally just driving straight ahead. Nice! I got 300 XP for that whole job. Damn. There are any jobs that would take me like into the like from one? I don't think there are going to be any jobs that are going to like take me further into Chicago. I want to see the city center. I might just free drive out there because I don't think there's. Oh, I should take a look at jobs in Chicago. If I could take up like one trailer that's here and bring it like into the city, that'd be fine. Holy shit, this would be a long trip to Modesto, California. I'm getting like it's so close. I'm still annoyed that they're doing a British Columbia DLC before finishing the US because I really want to do my cross-country truck trip stream at some point. Because it takes like the job from Louisiana to Illinois, sorry, to Iowa, that took me like an hour and a half to do. Doing a trip from like Oregon to Louisiana, that's like a 2-hour trip. It's legitimately gonna be like a 4-hour drive to go across the country, and I want to do that so bad. I want to do that so bad. They need to give me that. I don't think there's gonna be any jobs that take me where I want to go. That's okay. I'll just show me the map. I'll set my. We'll free drive there. I want to check out Chicago. Is this the way out? Put up some signs, dickheads! Put up some signs! Show me how to get out of this fucking place. Is this the right way? This looks like a dead end. Is this gate gonna open? Okay, it will. It wasn't just the dwarves. The druids messed up too, using curse magic to grow their crops and plants. It too backfired into a curse. Glyphosate. Cursed glyphosate magic. Isn't it crazy how glyphosate is proven to be a carcinogen and they're still just like, yeah, it's fine to put it on food. It's only a low risk for the people that eat it. You're only at high risk if you're the farmer. Duh. Quit being such a woke baby about it. You see that? Did you see about the massive microplastics research discovery? No, I didn't. What's this about? Is it about how we're like 30% plastic? The entire glyphosate situation is actually the craziest fucking story I've ever heard coming to the US, and that's saying something. It's really ridiculous. It's like, it's oh my god, bro. I wasn't even speeding. What? Fuck you. It's so insane. The glyphosate thing is so insane, and the way they propagandize people to believe that glyphosate is actually fine is ridiculous. And by the way, like, commercial grade pesticides for farming aren't even really necessary. Like, that's a propaganda thing too. In like the 40s and 50s, they convinced farmers that, like, oh, there's no way to like continue growing your crops without this stuff. But there are organic ways to mitigate pests and weeds, and it works like well. Like it and you know, like the myth about like using pesticides to get higher yields. Yeah, you get higher yields for like the first year that you use it. It's diminishing returns after that. Organic farming gets you larger yields overall, because you're not diminishing your soil health by using horrible chemical pesticides. Basically, a lot of past microplastics research has been deemed invalid after multiple studies showed that the measurements were heavily altered by all the plastic in science labs. Really? So chances are we have a lot less microplastics in our bodies than previously measured. The bad news is now we got to redo a lot of microplastic research from step one. How did they not realize that was going to be a problem? I guess maybe it's one of those things that's obvious in hindsight, but now that you mention it, it's like, I guess that like that sounds like it kind of makes sense, you know. Well, it'd be great if we got some like charitable information that microplastics aren't as big of an issue as we thought, but I'm sure it is still an issue. What's going on, Markan? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. We're trucking. We're always winning when we're trucking. With that being said, we're getting a really big El Nino this summer. I'm gonna fucking fry. Oh, the El Nino is gonna be bad. Yeah, I was reading about that in an article for work. It's gonna cause problems for crops all over the world. I can tell you that. It's gonna be rough. They took it into account, but turns out there was a lot more contamination than expected. Oh, I see. Damn, that's really unfortunate. And I imagine getting funding for research about things that is harmful to humans is not very easy with the current administration, at least in the US. I don't know where you guys live, but in the Balkans, it gets scorching hot here, and specifically in the area I live in. Where I live, we get like residual effects from El Nino. It's like it'll cause a hotter summer and a hotter winter, which is gonna fuck up a lot of crops, like I said. El Nino affects like weather the world over. Okay, here's Chicago. Where is the okay, there's the Sears Tower, which is no longer called that, but I don't think anybody ever remembers what it's actually called anymore. Just hop out. There's the Sears Tower up there. Pretty epic, pretty cool. Oh yeah, this feels like some dense urban sprawl here. Sardinia, Italy here, it's essentially tropical weather every summer. We hit 45°C every single year. That sounds miserable. Ooh, this is nice. Look at that Chicago. Unfortunately, my area is typically the hottest place in Germany and has hit the record multiple times before. I'm curious where you live now. When I move to Europe, I'd like to probably move somewhere that doesn't have rough winters. Eventually, down the line, that is. Might not be where I immediately end up. Well, won't be where I immediately end up, but eventually. The town next to me, Kitzingen, has hit 41 degrees a couple years back, and that's the highest temp ever recorded. Damn, living in a boiler. Man, this fucking light does not want to turn green, does it? Let's go! What's up, Bandit? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. Looks like I can enter this landscape viewing spot from here. We hit like 44 degrees ages ago. Hated every minute of it. I'm sure it's not that bad. There's the Sears Tower. That's the one. Oh, that's the train station, I think. I've took a train into there. It's not Central Station, is it? Central Station's in New York. I can't remember what the Chicago one is called. I actually flipped a switch on my wheel that might make it not work. I don't know. We'll see in a second. Nice mural of a depressed man. Or woman. A depressed person. The river running through Chicago is really nice. It's very pretty. That's so pretty. I've walked over the rivers in Chicago. I've walked over the bridges. It's a really nice river. And they pollute it with a bunch of green shit on St. Patrick's Day every year, which is cool. Chicago's a really nice city. I like Chicago a lot. I'd love to go back sometime. I don't know when, if I'll ever get back there, but it's a very beautiful city. Is this leading to that, like, one main park where the big bean is? I don't know if they put the bean in this game. But this reminds me of the road that leads there. Or maybe this is going to the pier. Oh no, this is a bridge. Is it a bridge? I don't know. I don't recognize this spot. This is unfamiliar to me. I think this is close to the bean. So many inappropriate jokes I can't make. Don't know what to tell you. I'm over here looking for that bean. Wow, beautiful fountain. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this fountain shares the same park as the bean. I think we're in the vicinity of the bean, but I don't think they put the bean in here, which is a shame. I took a picture of those two buildings. Well, I mean all the buildings surrounding it, but I recognize like that one there with like the diamond shape and that one that's all pointy. I have pictures of those buildings. Is it the Tesla? Is the Tesla playing the music all loud? Big shocker. A Tesla owner is an asshole. All right. I need to find somewhere that has a gas and rest. That only has rest, not gas. This has gas and rest. So I actually got to turn right here. So if you excuse me, other cars. I think I'm running a red light, but whatever. There's no cops around that I can see. And all of the lights around here take forever to change for some reason. What's up, Mots again? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. How you doing today? Just woke up. Didn't you go to sleep early last night? Bro's sleeping in. Oh, the rain's coming on. I love that. I love to drive around downtown Chicago in the rain and probably die in an accident because people in the city drive like maniacs in Chicago. I woke up early to go to the airport at 5 a.m. and then went back to sleep. Oh, okay. Were you picking someone up or dropping someone off? It sounds like you didn't stay at the airport or catch a flight. Every day I open the news and I find something along the lines of an El Nino is going to cook us or Sam Altman is building an AI Antichrist. Things are bleak right now in a lot of ways, Markan. Things are bleak. This does kind of look like She-Town. It is. Look at it. You can see the build. Look, there's a Sears Tower. There's a reason the Chinese curse you by saying, may you live in interesting times. Yeah, I've had my fill of interesting times, you know. I'd be happy if I lived the next 10 years of my remaining life in boring times. I've had my almost 30 years of interesting times. I've only got 10 years left. Can they just be boring? That'd be fine with me. Welcome back, Luca. Nice to see you. Oh, there's a museum. I've been there. That's the Museum of Natural History, I think. I've been there. Cool place. Cool museum. I've driven this road to leave, lol. Things to do in Chicago, leave. I like Chicago. There's fun stuff to do there. I've only been to Chicago like 3 times, and each time was brief. I really only remember the roads in and out of the city. I've spent some time in Chicago. It's a nice city. There's fun stuff to do. The public transport is pretty reliable. Parks are nice. The museums are lit. There's a lot of good food in Chicago. Think we'll ever get a proper Berserk adaptation? Something akin to the Golden Age movie trilogy, but it actually covers the whole series? Probably not. I doubt it. I'm not sure where the problem center is. It seems like a lot of studios are just afraid to tackle some of the subjects that it covers. But we can still hope, at least. I wouldn't get your hopes up. Once again, don't you start. You know how I feel about that. On a bright side, we're getting a Burke chapter June 12th. Yeah, it's been months. Let them cook. Don't get me wrong, but it's been months. So I'm excited we're finally going to get an update. There's supposed to be 3 back-to-back or issues of the magazine it's in that have Burke chapters, which is kind of nutty after like a 6-month hiatus. I guess they were just working on a lot of chapters at once. Mac, what happened to Frankie's crew? They still work on the island. I think they work for Galila now. I'm trying to remember. There's like a cover page that has them. They work for Galila now, I believe, as like strippers for ships. Iceberg took them on. What's up, Preston? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. By the way, once I'm done with Burke, as you once called it, I'll start reading Land of the Lustrous. Not sure if I've written it correctly. You did. You did. And that's a fun one. I hope you'll enjoy it. And then I'll read Tokyo Ghoul. I read Tokyo Ghoul fairly recently. I just finished it not that long ago. It's kind of hard to cook when your main chef is gone. They've done good so far in IMO. I think they're doing a good job. The long waits between chapters is hard, but it's not like we didn't have to wait a long time for chapters when Mieta was on the project. So you could remove something from One Piece and add something to One Piece, what would those be? I would remove the advanced forms of haki. I think it complicated the whole situation too much. They needed to just stick to the basics. And if I needed to add something, more Frankie screen time. More gags with Frankie building stuff in order to solve a problem. Like when he built that bridge in Thriller Bark. We needed more bits like that. Remove Zoro's large chest and add a larger chest to him. Swap it out like a Gundam. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm pretty swell. I had a nice drive through Illinois. Got to check out Chicago. Didn't see the bean. Couldn't flick the bean on this trip, unfortunately. I don't think they have it on this map, but... I would say hockey needs to be removed and they need to bring back Seastone weapons or something. More stakes. I think hockey was a good introduction in order to make it so that normal non-Devil Fruit characters could still compete. I just think that the advanced forms of hockey have muddied the waters too much. They've become too confusing. Not really confusing because they're simple, but it's like, you know, the problem constantly being like that people don't know what form of hockey someone's using at any given time anymore, and that like the applications of hockey have become a bit too broad. So I think they needed to keep hockey simple and find more Oda needed to keep hockey simple and find more ways to be creative with that rather than like adding new applications of it. Whatever. Overwrite this one. What happens if the One Piece turns out to be made out of Teflon? Well, it won't be very good for the lungs, I guess. I'm not ending the stream right here. I am done playing American Truck Sim, but I do want to see if I can use my wheel in Forza since I've got it out. I don't even know if it actually natively supports a steering wheel. I assume it would, but I do not know. It does. Okay. It's not popping up on Steam as like a recognized device, so I wasn't sure. I'm going to actually mute the desktop audio so you guys don't have to hear how loud it is. What did you think of Tokyo Ghoul? You know, I don't know. I definitely enjoyed it. I found it engaging. I was constantly like, oh shit, what's going to happen next? And like would consistently like read one more chapter. But I don't know if I ever really could parse like a point to the story. Not that every story needs to have a point, I guess. But I couldn't really figure out what the message that it was trying to go for was. But I did find the ending to be a good resolution. I feel like in some ways, Tokyo Ghoul is just like, it's just like constant suffering. Like every character is suffering. Every character is suffering all the time. Kaneki especially. Why did it pull up the settings menu? Okay, I need to change I need to turn on streamer mode for the what do you call it? Fucking radio. Can Devil Fruit users wash their butts while sailing? Can they only use fresh water? They need to be submerged in water. This is something that the One Piece movies don't get, because there's that one really weird scene in film Red where Luffy gets splashed by like a bucket of water and he's just fucking dead. They need to be submerged in water. A splash of water doesn't disable their abilities or weaken them. I've legit seen JJK, Chainsaw Man, MHA, and Oshinoko fans are all preying on One Piece's downfall out of envy because their manga endings are bad. They're manga fans are weird and annoying. That's all I'll say. The message was endure pain and Juzio Supremacy? Are you talking about Juzo? Juzo Supremacy? Go to settings and controls. Oh! You need to map the inputs. No, I don't. Fuck you, Mots again. Oh my god, I have to twist the wheel so hard, though. I might need to increase the wheel sensitivity. Okay, alright. There's good resistance to it. Yeah, I had to change the sensitivity. It's like, for a normal turn, it's probably fine, but like, actually, you know what? I think this is fine to be less, honestly. I think this is fine, actually. I'm worried about some of like the harder turns, but I think this will be okay. Okay, this is actually kind of sick. This is actually kind of sick. Okay, I want to try to do a race. What races do we have in the area? Doesn't matter if I've already done it before. Let's try this one, actually, because I haven't done this one before. Let's just give it a shot. We can practice our driving on our way to there. I don't know how to do the handbrake. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But maybe it's nope. Okay, so that's the rewind. That makes sense. Okay, E-brake is the circle button on this controller. Got it. Matsu's Devil Fruit user hygiene question has activated the girl stink users in the OP fan base. Should I change cameras? I feel like I could actually do first person like this. I don't know how to change cameras, but controls. Wheel. Device, I don't know what these buttons refer to, honestly. Let me just find the keyboard control for changing cameras. Tab. I want to try first person mode. Okay, alright. Feels weird being on the right side of the car. Oh, this is kind of sick, actually. It's kind of sick doing that. I've never actually played a racing game with a wheel. I've always only ever used my wheel for a truck sim. Oh, so this is going to be rough. Don't expect me to be any good right now. But this is kind of sick. I kind of like this. This kind of feels really good, actually. It's a game where you drive cars who gives a shit about dialogue. For the dialogue in this game is bad, what do you think? I mean, it is. It is. What the fuck are you doing? The story, the writing, it's like, it's not good. And the voice acting is bad. It is. But, you know, I feel like Forza knows what it needs to focus on. It focuses on having a lot of cars, a lot of races, and a lot of cars, a lot of races, a lot of music, and a lot of options, right? It knows that story and voice acting are not the most important things for this game, so it doesn't focus on that. It's like it's not good, but it's not so insultingly bad that like it frustrates you. It's just one of those things you don't really pay attention to. I mean, the story in this game just exists to facilitate more races. It doesn't have much of a purpose beyond that. I don't know. Electric domestics. What cars can I use for this? Oh, I can use the AutoZam, or we could do a truck. We could do a truck race in the truck. I think we have to, right? We have to do a truck race in the truck stream. It's the bleakest story you've ever read or watched. Doesn't matter if it's manga, book, movie, or whatever. Oh, I don't know. Yo, do you have a robot arm? I sure do. I got a prosthetic. Illinois looks different. No, this is pretty much what it looks like. You just haven't been there, Ray. I know you haven't been there. Is that a Temu skin for the Raku Raku truck? That's pretty great. That's pretty great. I like that. Man, this thing is slow. Hey, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm driving here. Can't even like get fast enough for these turns to be a problem. the one at the end here might need to actually slow down for him, but so far. No, my windshield. Just trying to pass this fucker. Get out of the way, man! What the fuck? Stop pushing me around! Both of these guys suck. Oh yeah, we're drifting it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that was sick. That was slick. I'm slick with it. I'm coming for that first place. I'm coming for it. I'm telling you, I got a lap and a half to go. We're in third. We're on the podium. I'm catching up. All you fools turning when you should have stayed straight through that bend. I'm in first. Not quite, not quite, not quite. It still says I'm in second. I'm in first. All of my hours in American Truck Sim have built up to this. I know exactly how a truck handles. And I can use my rear view mirror. It's actually useful now. Because I can't quickly look behind me. Check out this drift. Oh, I don't even know if that's not a drift. That was not a drift. Oh, it triggered a drift skill. That counts. It's Future, Illinois, where they found out the bean was a red bean and ground it down into paste to make buns. Dude, you can make a lot of fucking on pawn with that thing. That would be great. We're going to take this a bit wider so I can turn better than I did last time. Okay. All right. Okay. So driving a D-class car with the steering wheel, not so bad. It's pretty, you know, low speeds. Turns aren't too risky. Can't imagine how this would feel with like a supercar or a drift car. I'm kind of crushing it. Yeah, I'm a solid like 3 seconds, maybe 4 or 5 seconds ahead of second right now. Oh, damn. Good shit. Yeah, I was 5 seconds ahead of second. Look at Bill in green way down here at the bottom. Embarrassing. I'm head out, boys. Have a good stream. Thank you, Markan. I appreciate it. Talk to you later, bro. Okay, I want to do one more race. I want to do one more race with like a faster car and see how I can do. What cars can I drive to the place? I could try this Audi. This thing's like got really fast acceleration and it's really slippery. So it'd be a good thing to test with the wheel to see how I can handle it. Is that the curvy car? Yeah, I've got a curvy car. All right. Oh, there's a street race right here. Oh, that's a drag race. Never mind. That's not going to be a good test for the steering wheel. I could redo a race, but I'd rather do a new race because I need more festival points. Dirt racing would be a pretty good test for the wheel, and it's a long drive there. So I could test my car a lot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Wait, shit. How do I reverse? Okay, it's just pressing brake. I don't have to switch into our reverse gear. Why do I hear the GPS? I thought I had her muted. I should have braked. I should have braked way sooner. That was... Ugh. I don't hear her. It was like just for a second. Like it was really quiet. I feel like I'm going to need to drive a lot more cautiously with the wheel. I bet you it might not be noticeable because I'm so small up here in the corner, but every time like I have to jerk the wheel around, my camera's probably shaking a lot. That's a lot of torque. Yeah, this thing, this EV takes off like crazy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I actually think I might need it. I might be better off if I had the steering assist turned off, because I could feel the steering assist kind of jerking the wheel around. I think I might be better off without it in this game. It's probably saving my ass, but it feels bad to have it. Discord added an ignore feature so you can not see messages from people without letting them know that you can't peek. So wait, it's like banning someone, but it doesn't tell them they're banned the way that it does now? No, I need to, no, hang on. I don't give a fuck if there's someone behind me. I gotta go down this road. I'm gonna try turning off the steering assist. I'm gonna try turning off the steering assist and seeing how I do. Is it in difficulty? Steering. So it's got standard assist right now. Simulation is where it's like off. I already feel way more in control. It's like block, but it doesn't tell them that they're blocked. Okay. Nifty. I've had it on then. Damn, here I thought I was okay. What are you talking about? Steering assist or getting ignored? Steering assist. Yeah, if you're on standard, there is some steering assist. You have to have it on simulation for it to like turn off. I feel like I have more control. I feel like I'm doing better without it. Then again, I haven't had to take a hard turn in a while. I also say as I crash into several cars. We'll see how I do in a race without steering assist. That'll be the real test. Maybe you chose to crash into those cars, not the game. So true. That was my choice. Okay, here we go. Here comes the race. All right, let's see. A rally. Got a few good rally cars. Right? Oh, this is the car I was driving earlier. I love this car. This car is great. Let's go with this. Let's see how I do. No steering assist this time. I had steering assist last time. No more steering assist. Oh man, I'm getting past a lot here. Ugh. I can feel people crashing into me and I don't appreciate it much. The rumble on my steering wheel is actually really good. I can like kind of feel what side of the car I'm getting rammed into from. Gotta turn more than that. Oh boy. Ah! No, it's bad. Hang on. Turn it back. Thank you for recommending Golden Comweights in my top 10 now. Well, that's fantastic. It is one of my all-time favorites. Probably like my number 2 all-time favorite. Wait, no, hang on. This is not what I wanted. How do I just like... Okay. Okay. All right. Nope, I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that checkpoint. Yeah, I know. It's just, this is tough. This is really tough. No, I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the button by accident. I was actually trying to switch cameras. No, I want to stick to first person. Oh, I'm bad. I'm really bad. I'm in 12th. No, I'm doing really bad. Okay, straighten it out. Yep, good. Okay, I'm getting some placements back. All right. Come on, baby. Pass green. Oh, it's really intense. Like I feel I'm like biting my lip like and gripping this thing really hard. I'm like locked in. Ah! Why'd you fucking run? Oh, it's a turn! That's why she brakes. I couldn't see it because I'm in like first person and she was blocking the path. Oh my god. That's really funny. Ugh. I passed her for a second. It didn't last. Oh boy. I cannot turn well at all. It's gonna take some serious practice for me to get it. I'm like constantly crashing into the wall. I passed green though. I was in 12th when I passed through this area before. Now I'm in 8th. It's not good, but it's better. Did I miss that checkpoint? Fuck you! I'm losing control. It's like spinning out. All right, stay straight. Stay right. All right, good. Brake, damn it! I didn't hit the wall. I didn't hit the wall, guys. I didn't hit the wall. I actually made that turn. Okay. We're catching up. We're making moves. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Pardon me. Pardon me, I'm passing you. Get the fuck out of my way. Okay, we know there's a really tense turn like right after the finish line. So we're gonna have to prepare for that. But try to get some placements off of this turn if we can. Yow! Nope, do it again. Steering assist, aka the wall. Who's your favorite Golden Kamuy character? Honestly, probably Tanagaki. It's not just because he's hot. I just like him. He's a good guy. I have not read Doradora. Come on. This turn is so fucking rough, man. You have to like slow down to 0 practically. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, okay. No, don't push me, you motherfucker! You motherfucker! Don't be doing no shit like that. I don't know if that's gonna count as a checkpoint. I hit the flag, but nope, it didn't. God damn it. God damn it! I keep missing these turns. Get the fuck out of the way, mouse. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I can't. I literally like. This is fun, but I could not do this for long. This is like this is a very physical activity. Pardon me. Excuse me. All right. All right. I'm up to the podium. I'm running up against the podium crew. I'm passing the podium crew. Give me your fucking placements. Give me your fucking placements right now. They belong to me. Oh boy. Oh. I'm in second, bitches! I'm coming for that first. I ain't got long to get it, but I'm coming for it. Straighten out, damn it! Stop fucking spinning out! Okay. Fuck me. Come on. Come on! Yes! I'm in first! Oh, I'm toasting. I'm sweating so hard right now. I'm so toasty. But I'm in first, motherfuckers! Yes! Oh my god. Oh, I had to do like half a dozen rewinds to get through that, but I got first. I got first, baby. Let's go. Ooh, Bill in last. Embarrassing. Oh, he's hella lovable. They're also well written. I hope it gets popularity it deserves. I'm like one of the 4 fans of Golden Kamuy in India. Truly came across a gem all thanks to you. Well, that really makes me happy. That's a wonderful thing to hear. I'm glad you can experience that. Holy shit. I am hot. I'm sweaty. That is a full body exercise right there. I want to do one more. I want to do one more race. Hang on. What did I see? Something about the festival playlist? Oh, I got another car! I got the next car. Fuck yeah. Lancer Evolution IX. That's a version of the car I was just driving. I didn't realize I was doing a festival activity just now. No, I don't have any wheel spins. Message center. Well, I got a gifted super wheel spin for some reason. Thanks. Give me a nice car. Come on, one car. I have enough money. I want cars. I never get cars on wheel spins. I have pretty bad luck with them. Rivals? My rivals? Bill Nye. Bill Nye beat you in the challenge. Fuck. Piece of shit. All right, let me see that new car I just got. Your thoughts on JJK? I like it. It's not amazing. But it's entertaining enough. Let me drive this new car I got. I have already done the Mack race, yes. Time for a chill drive in the mountains. Now, I want to do one more race. There's another road race over here. Oops, wrong pedal. I wonder if its steps come through in the wheel vibration. That would be pretty cool. I have no idea. It'd be really cool if it did. I really have to respect the arrows in this mode. I mean, I have to respect the arrows in general, but doing it in first person and with the wheel, it's like, if it says red, I cannot make that turn. Sometimes I can cheat it in third person with a controller, but in first person with a wheel, no. If it says I can't make that turn, I cannot make that turn. For me, it does a lot of stuff exceptionally well. Gave us really well written characters, but obviously a lot of them have a lot of flaws. Love it right there with Yu Yu Hakusho with me. The character writing in Golden Kamuy is just top notch. It's like the example of how to write like every archetype of those characters. It just does all of them well. All right. Supercar race. I'll take the Ford. All right, get ready to sweat, chat. Just had to ban a bot from the server, SMH. Aw. Did they do anything funny before they got banned? Big turn here. Let's make sure I don't spin out. Let's make sure I don't spin out. God damn it. Favorite anime of all time. Might be Golden Kamuy. Might be Golden Kamuy because I don't like the One Piece anime. It's terrible, but it's a terrible adaptation of an otherwise great. God fucking damn it. This thing spins out so easily. I didn't mean to reverse further. Oh well. Can you just not? I missed the checkpoint again, didn't I? No, I didn't this time. Wonderful. Fake Mr. Beast tweet. But Skippy, what if he wanted to give away money on my server? You never know. Honestly, with how, oh my God, I'm so bad. Holy shit. I'm losing control completely. The wheel's just spinning on its own. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, with how like disorganized that like the Mr. Beast Corporation is, I honestly would not be surprised. What? I hate this car. It's just uncontrollable. With how I can't even finish my thought without it spinning. Oh my God! Stop fucking spinning out! With how disorganized Mr. Beast Corporation is, I would not be surprised if they use the equivalent of scam bots for their marketing. Oh my God. This race is going to give me a heart attack. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God! Holy shit. I am not getting first in this race. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free. I can barely control this fucking car. Get out of here, Bill. I really have to brake with this car. If I start to lose control at all, if it starts to slide, brake immediately. I can't control the drift with this car. I just have to immediately brake. Pardon me. I'm already on the 3rd lap? How? What? Bill, fuck off, man. Bill's bumping my ass. Bill's bumping my ass back there. He's salty he got passed. Okay. Okay. Actually getting some placements at the kind of the end of the race here. Losing control. Fuck you. Someone bumped me. I had control of that slide until someone bumped me. What the fuck? God damn it. There are comments, the Forza AI is bad in this game because they only focus on the racing line. I mean, they pass me sometimes, so I don't think that's entirely true. They'll break... They'll break from the line if they have to. Jesus Christ. Just take the turn extremely slowly. That's what I have to do. Fuck you, Felipe. Holy shit, I'm so sweaty. That race was a nightmare. Can I want to try doing the race again with the other car I had an option for and see if I do better. That car is so slippery. It's like if it starts to slide at all, it's over. How close am I to that race? I'm sure I'm still nearby. Yeah, just down the road. A well-fought 5th. I fought hard to get that 5th, honestly. I was like, I feel like I could do better on a retry because once I kind of figured out the car, I was gaining placements and doing okay. But I also spun out a lot in that last lap, so I don't know. What other options do I have? I've got the Ford GT and the 959 Porsche. Let's try that. Let's see how that goes. Is 4-wheel drive way more stable? Okay. That'll help. Probably. Or maybe I'll suck anyway. We'll see what happens. Oh my god, but it's so slow. Losing placements to everybody. Okay, no, this is way better. This is way better. I can work with this. I can work with this. My abs are like tight. I'm like clenching as I drive. This game is a fucking workout when on a wheel. At least if you're not. Oh my god. Okay. Nope. That was bad. Nope. Why are fat Tootsie Rolls so good? Tootsie Rolls are underrated, honestly, just in general, I would say. Fuck me. No, no, come on. Get back control. Okay. Oh. Jesus Christ. I'm clenching. I'm puckered, chat. I won't clarify what's puckered, but you know. You know what I mean. I think that was Bill I just passed. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're up to the podium. I'm right in the podium's ass. Pardon me. Ugh. Okay. All right. Okay. Took that turn a little too bad angle. Bad angle for that turn. I think I'm gonna get past here. Good chance I'll get past here. Fuck you. Don't bump me. Don't bump me, you motherfucker. Oh, final Vance, you piece of shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, you're on my shit list, let me tell you. Get the fuck out of the way. I want that podium. I want them podium motherfuckers. I'm going after them. Come here. Come here. I want that fucking... Yeah. Come here. Sorry, mimicking my car's revving sound. Cause I'm like an animal. My whole body is tense right now. I'm in first. No, it was a bad pass though. Can I save it from here? Can I save it after the pass? Nope. Nope. Gonna need more time than that. Gonna have to give up the pass. Maybe. Maybe I can do it. I brake really hard here. And then nope, it's over. It's over. I have to roll back farther. Just lay off the gas a little bit here and then we're fine. We're through this. We're through the curve. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Where is he? He's really far behind me, actually. I've got a good lead right now. Thought he might be in my side view mirrors, but no, he appears to be behind me. Ah! Fuck! Fuck! No! No, 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 no passing me, no passing me, no passing me. This first belongs to me! It's my first! Holy shit. That is fucking hard, dude. Oh my god. I do really like the fruity Tootsie Rolls as well. Fruity Tootsie Rolls are pretty hard, go pretty hard. Oh my god. Everyone knows if you mimic the engine, it goes faster because the vibrations build up to the resonance frequency. Told you it's a good car. I don't think so. They just have the electric whir sound. The electric car I drove when I was in Illinois like sang is the best way I could use to describe it. Like it made like a wee, 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 wee sound outside the car. I couldn't hear it, but my brother told me about it. Okay, this is fun. This is a lot of fun, but I could not casually play this way. It is so intense. It's so intense. It's like, oh my god. Holy shit. My entire body reacts to that. Fuck me. I get exhausted after an hour or two of sim racing for the same reason. Yeah, no, you'd have to. You'd have to. It's like a full body experience. It's like my arms yanking the wheel around, my ass is clenched, my whole torso is like leaning with the car, and like it's fine. It's a lot of fun, but man, is it tense. Okay, I'm gonna I'm really tempted to do another race, but I'm going to end stream for my sanity. Oh, God. Oh. Thank you, Matsu, again. I was playing on above average. I was playing on the above average difficulty, so that's pretty good. Had to reverse a lot to get through the races, though. Okay, well, thank you for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Remember, new video, early access on Patreon, just $5 a month. Otherwise, it'll be out next week. And on Wednesday, I'll be back streaming probably Resident Evil 2. We had like a lot of streams in a row of new things. I had Forza and then Deep Rock Road Core and then American Trucks in Illinois DLC. Wednesday, we should be back to Resident Evil. So look out for that. Appreciate you all. Hope you have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a happy Memorial Day off if you are in the U.S. and get Memorial Day off. I know I do, so I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate you. Talk to you later.